So after my last video dropped, a lot of people reached out to me to learn more about how to set up a brokerage account and start investing. There are so many investment platforms out there to choose from, but I personally use Wealthsimple and Questrade, and I have found both of them to be good enough if you're starting out on your investment journey, and here is why. Number one, there are no fees or commissions when you buy or sell stocks or ETFs with Wealthsimple as long as they are listed in Canadian dollars. Secondly, it is very convenient and easy to use. And with all that being said, let me show you a step-by-step process of how you can set up your own Wealthsimple trade account so that you too can start your investment journey and begin to grow your net worth. And as a bonus, if you wish to know why I also use Questrade, then stick around till the end of this video because I will be revealing the real reason why I use two brokerage accounts. First, you have to sign up to create an account with Wealthsimple. You can sign up from your desktop or any mobile device, including your tablet. I personally access both my accounts with my laptop and my mobile phone, but I will be doing this demo using the desktop version just because it shows me a lot more at a quick glance. But feel free to follow me or do this at a later time using the mobile app. Opening an account is very simple. It is not different from opening any regular social media account that you own. Just go to the App Store and download the Wealthsimple app and download this particular one. Then sign up with your email account and create a password for yourself. There is nothing complicated about the sign up process, but when you choose the type of account that you will be opening, you will need to provide some personal information, which includes your SIN number and your employment information. Something else you get to do is accept their terms and conditions. So because this is not a complicated process, let's not waste any more time and get to the good part. What types of accounts can you open and what products does Wealthsimple offer? The types of account that you can open with Wealthsimple include the RRSP, the TFSA, the FHSA, a non-registered account, a spousal RRSP, an RESP, and a corporate account. And some of the products that they offer include the managed investing. Here they do the investing for you using their robo-advisor, but you get to pay a fee of 0.5%, which adds up over time. You can also go the direct investing approach where you get to do everything yourself, but you get to pay no fees. You can invest in crypto as well. You can file your taxes with them and you can take out a mortgage with them as well. As a beginner, you can go with the robo-advisor option until you figure out things for yourself, and a lot of people do this, but I am confident that most people should be able to manage their own investments. So now that you know that much, you have no excuses, you just have to start. Wealthsimple also has different plans. They have the core plan, they have the premium, they have the generation plan. The difference here is just the perks and benefits you get depending on how much you have with them. Wealthsimple has positioned themselves to be a one-stop shop for your financial needs, so that's something I really like about them. Also, remember that you can have multiple TFSA accounts or multiple RSP accounts. So even if you have an account with another brokerage, you can still check them out and see if you like them. However, you must not exceed your yearly contribution limits. Common mistakes, which include not investing the money you put in your investment account or choosing the wrong account. Many investors in Canada do not know this, and they often make the mistake of investing in the wrong type of account. The type of account you choose can have a massive impact on your taxes and how fast you can get to grow your money. There are two categories of accounts to invest in: the registered account and the non-registered account. A non-registered account requires you to pay taxes on your profits, including interest, dividends, and capital gains. The rate at which you will be taxed can be a story for another day, but most people will not need to invest in a registered account in their lifetime. So please stick to the registered account and do not go over your contribution room, because any excess contribution will attract a 1% penalty for every month that you hold that excess contribution in your registered account. It is best to just avoid investing in a non-registered account until you have maxed out your registered account. So keep that in mind. Registered accounts include options like TFSA, your RRSP, your FHSA, and a host of others. For most people, the TFSA is a great place to start. Which account is best for you will depend on your financial situation and your priorities. Deciding how you want to invest and making a deposit in your Wealthsimple account. I personally own a TFSA account, FHSA, and an RRSP, and if you want to see a video of where I did a portfolio review of my returns in the last 12 months, please see this video. The TFSA, the RRSP, FHSA are all registered accounts with tax advantages advantages. They just serve different purposes and have different tax implications. For instance, any money you invest in the RRSP you can deduct from your income when you are filing your taxes, which will reduce your current tax liability. But you will get to pay up for that shortfall in the future when you begin to take money out of your RRSP. However, money you put in your TFSA cannot be deducted for tax purposes. But the good thing is this: you do not get to pay any taxes on any income earned inside your TFSA account, which is absolutely fantastic if you ask me. Once your accounts are set up, you can transfer money in using any method available on the Wealthsimple app, which includes bank transfer, Interac, or direct deposit. My favorite is the direct deposit because it is very fast and easy. For instance, if I choose to invest $200 today in my TFSA account, I just add the money and the money is immediately available for me even when it has not left my bank account. Something else that you can do is that you can also automate deposits, where you can pay in, say, $200 on the first of every month so that you can stay consistent. This can also be done bi-weekly, since most people receive their paycheck twice a month, or you just stick to depositing the money whenever you want. Something I try to remind people is this: you have to pay yourself first, and having a system that allows you to do that makes life so much easier. When it comes to protection for your assets, your money is eligible for coverage under the Canadian Investor Protection Fund, up to $1 million per defined account, and your cash are eligible for coverage up to $1 million through the CDIC. What do I buy? You can buy stocks, ETFs, bonds, and other products. For example, you might consider the Vanguard VFV ETF, which tracks the S&P 500 and offers built-in diversification, or you can also buy the ETF VUN, which provides exposure to the entire US stock market. Either one of them is a good place to start. You don't have to buy both of them. Another really great thing about the Wealthsimple app is that they allow you to buy fractional shares. So even if you don't have enough money to buy a whole share of a company or the whole share of an ETF, you can invest in small amounts. You can buy $10 of VFV even when one share costs about $150 as at the time of making this video. Additionally, you can also set up recurring investments where you can just automatically buy into a particular share or ETF without having to do it manually every time. You can also automatically reinvest any dividends that you make, which is a feature that I really love and use personally. If you decide to sell investments, that part too is very easy, because ETFs like VFV or VUN has a really huge trading volume, which simply means that it is bought and sold by a lot of people in really large quantities daily. This makes it easy for your transactions to be executed in the shortest amount of time, so you don't even have to worry about taking your money out when you want to. When I buy and sell my investments, I no longer try to set up a limit price. I just buy and sell at the going market price, because it is not going to be worth it trying to time the market or buy stocks at a specific price, except of course you can predict the future. Something else I really want to highlight is that when transferring money in and out of your registered accounts, you have to be very careful, as over contributing can result in penalties that you do not want. Always know your contribution limits. Wealthsimple also charges a 1.5% currency conversion fee for US listed stocks, which is why they are better suited for Canadian investments. Wealthsimple is a Canadian company after all. And for the big reveal, this is why I also use Questrade, because by using the Norbert's Gambit approach, I can save myself a little bit of money in exchange rate fees, which really adds up over time. This is something that you cannot do with Wealthsimple. There is quite a lot you can do with Wealthsimple when it comes to growing your money and investing, and we cannot get into all the details, but I am very confident that as you start using the app, you will be able to figure out most of these other things on your own, because I trust you. So that is it for today's video. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe, hit the like button, and I will see you in the next one. Please help me get to 1,000 subscribers if you ever come across any of my videos, and I will really appreciate it.